Hello friends, welcome back to FaithToon's Saint of the Week. Today, we celebrate a special young saint who lived in our own time, Carlo Acutis, known as God's influencer. He was just a teenager, like you, who used his love for computers and faith to share God's love with the world. Let's explore his remarkable story. Carlo was born on May 3rd, 1991, in London, to Italian parents, Andrea and Antonia Acutis. When he was very young, his family moved back to Milan, Italy. His parents didn't practice the faith much at first, but Carlo's love for Jesus changed that. He began going to Mass every day and prayed the Rosary, finding his secret happiness by, as he said, contacting Jesus every day. Despite being just a boy in jeans and sneakers, Carlo stood out. He was kind, curious, and always ready to help, even using his tech gifts to help his parish and teach friends about faith. Carlo had a talent. He was a self-taught coder. By age 14, he built a website for his parish. But his most famous project was a special online catalogue of Eucharistic miracles. Stories where bread and wine in communion were miraculously transformed. Carlo spent years collecting and designing that site, which he called the Highway to Heaven. He said, "The Eucharist is the highway to heaven." He'd often visit the sick, help the poor, and even limit his video game time to just 1 hour a week, so he could spend more time helping others and growing closer to God. At age 15, Carlo was diagnosed with a serious form of leukemia. Even as he grew weaker, his heart grew stronger in faith. He offered his suffering for the Pope and the Church. Just 1 week after the diagnosis, Carlo passed away in October 2006. Thousands of people came to his funeral. He was buried in Assisi, a place he loved because he admired St. Francis so much. After his death, strange and wonderful things began happening. People started praying for Carlo's help, and soon 2 miracles were officially recognized, one in Brazil and another in Costa Rica, both involving serious medical recoveries. In October 2020, Carlo was beatified, a major step toward becoming a saint. Then, on June 13th, 2025, Pope Leo XIV announced Carlo's official canonization. The ceremony making him a saint would take place on September 7th, 2025, alongside Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati. With this, Carlo Acutis became the Catholic Church's first millennial saint, meaning the first saint born in the year 2000 era, a teen who truly lived faith in the digital age. Carlo's life shows us that technology and faith can go hand in hand. He was just a normal teen who loved computers, yet he used his gifts not for games or fame, but to help others discover God's love. His story teaches us to use our talents, big or small, to serve, with joy, humility, and prayer. That's the story of St. Carlo Acutis, the teenager who showed us that holiness and laptops can go together. He reminds us that being faithful doesn't mean giving up who you are. It means using your gifts for God. Thanks for joining FaithToon's Saint of the Week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's be holy, just like Carlo, every day.